Hey everybody. I went from having no plans today and just sort of relaxing to I got some really lovely mail, a couple of packages in the mail from my friend Wanda. And so I packed a shoebox. She sent me some shoebox goodies. Thank you, Wanda. And so I was able to do a box for an older girl, ages 10 to 14, and I thought I would show you the stuff in there. So, we have, there's two pairs of pink underwear. They're identical. These are size 12. And I just grabbed a plastic bag to put everything back into as I unpack the box to make repacking it easier. She also has a box of markers. And a box of crayons. And sticky notes. And then Wanda sent me a 4-pack of toothbrushes. Normally I would divide these, but for some reason I just had the impression she's supposed to have the entire pack, so I kept them together, and here they are. And then she has a drawstring backpack. And stuffed little, he's adorable, stuffed octopus. And I found these on clearance for something like $2 or $1.75 or something. These are size 6 sandals. And then we have I don't know why I felt like I was supposed to put this in there, but it's a kid's size toothbrush. And she's got this adorable doll that came from Michelle. And I found this lovely dress. It was like $2 or $3. It's got the heart pattern on it. This is a size 14, 16 plus, which runs more like a 16. But that should be really nice for her. It's actually a really solid little dress. And then she's got a hygiene bag. I have in her box 4 menstrual pads. I think somebody sent me these. It might have been Wanda. But they're all the same, just like this one. Except they're different sizes. There's a small one and a medium one. And here's the small one. It's like a panty liner. I do not pack the 10 to 14 girl boxes if I cannot put the pads in, because they're so important for the girls to be able to go to school. I think I already showed you this, the bag it goes in. And this is like a pencil case. It's not full. I didn't fill it up because it packs better flatter, but can you see in there? There's 2 lip balms and an eraser and a ruler. I don't suppose you can really see it, but there's the pencil case, and we have a lovely bookmark. I thought this was beautiful. And it comes in a protective case that she can reuse when she's not using the bookmark, if she wants to do that. And then there's a coloring book. This also came from Wanda. And colored pencils. And a calculator. This is the first time I've actually seen Walmart put their calculators in like a plastic casing. Usually they were in plastic bags in the past. But it's nice to see it in the more solid cardboard. I just left it in there because it's protected in shipping. I don't want it to break. She also has a protractor, and the compass is somewhere around here. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Protractor and compass set. And glue sticks. I left these in the packaging because they tend to get kind of sticky in heat. So if it sits for a while, they'll start to melt, and I don't want them to wreck the rest of the box. So I left them in the packaging. She also has, oh, here's an extra eraser I put in there. I've got tons of extra erasers this year. And this really nice set of pens. I didn't count how many, but I think it was either 10 or 12 that Wanda sent me. These are really nice. Thank you, Wanda, for all the goodies today in the mail. And she also sent me, the box was open. I'm assuming these were leftovers from last year maybe, but I don't care that the box was open. I already threw it away. Pencils, and these are really nice and solid. I didn't look at the brand, but it doesn't really matter. They're really well made. She also has, also from Wanda, a big scissors. And I think I showed you these already, but the 2 toy cars. And then at the bottom of the box, we have a red, blue, and green notebook, one of each color. And I love how God orchestrates things when you don't even realize He's orchestrating things. But these also came in the mail, and I thought it couldn't be coincidence. Red, blue, and green poly folders, plastic ones. So I put them together with the red, blue, and green notebooks. I was already intending when the box came today to put 3 notebooks in. She also has 2 washcloths, not just one. Felt like I was supposed to put 2 in, so I did. And a pack of stickers. And then, interestingly enough, my other friend who sends me goodies for Shoebox is Michelle. She sent me these tassels. They're like tassels for graduation caps. Obviously, if she does the greatest journey, I can't be there at her graduation. But I thought it would be neat to enclose a graduation tassel. So in a way, I'm there. You know, I won't be there. But if she were my daughter, I would be there. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to throw that in as like my way of being there in a way. Oh, and then she also has, along with the absolutely tons of pens and pencils, on the very bottom here, she has 3 pencil sharpeners. Just 2 plain green ones. There's 2 plain ones. There's the 2 plain ones. And a star. So those also came from Wanda. She sent me a whole bunch of Shoebox goodies today, which allowed me to pack this box. But anyway, that's my Shoebox, and I hope she likes it. The doll is so cute. That was from Michelle. I have friends who send me all kinds of Shoebox goodies on occasion, and today was one of those days apparently. But anyway, y'all have a good day and blessed day, and I hope that if you're considering packing in a box for an older girl, I cannot stress enough that the menstrual pads are so important. girls oftentimes can't go to school without them, so that's why I don't pack older girls' boxes unless I have the menstrual pads, the reusable ones. And they are kind of hard to get, and when you can find them, they're somewhat expensive. I find that when I try to order them, they sometimes are out of stock for the ones I want, so then I have to find others. And I sometimes they're like $25 for 6 or some outrageous amount like that. It's just crazy how expensive they can get. Anyway, yeah, if you can find them, they're on Amazon and on eBay, and Walmart sometimes has them. But those are important. They're sorry, they're really important for the older girls. And also with the older kids, protractor, compass, calculator, again, if you can find decent ones. I try to get something that's both solar powered and battery, because the battery ones, you don't actually know if they'll have access to calculator batteries when the battery dies. So I try to get the dual powered calculator solar battery ones. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching the video, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.